What's happening, guys? This is Rage Longinus Destroy-3A. Welcome to the Papabey Show. Rage is the third left spin sparking ring after King and Mirage. True to its Longinus heritage, it's infused with metal, which makes it the current heaviest ring. In fact, it is even heavier than the current heaviest right spin ring, Brave. It was intentionally designed to synergize with the 3A chassis to form a slope for massive upper attacks. Therefore, there has to be a pretty good reason to use it with any other chassis. Nevertheless, let's compare its attack power with two other left spin rings. For this test, we'll use Rage Longinus Wheel Extend Plus 1S versus Lord Diabolo's Wheel Extend Plus. Then we'll substitute Rage with Mirage and then King. Let's start off with Rage. Observe and see that Lord is the one getting knocked back when hit by Rage. Now it's Mirage's turn. For Mirage, there are times it was the one getting knocked back, and there are times it was Lord. Lastly, it's King's. For King, there's hardly any knockbacks due to the little recoil. Therefore, Rage hits the hardest, followed by Mirage and then King, which was in line with expectations. Longinus is the third left spin sparking chip after Helios and Fafnir. It's currently the lightest one. Here it is compared to Helios, which is the heaviest so far. And here it is compared to Fafnir, wherein it's just slightly lighter. This is the Longinus chip. It has two pairs of latches. The outer pair for connecting to the ring, and the inner pair connecting to the chassis teeth. These are the latch stems. As of this time, all Superking chips have the same length. These are the latch hooks. Together with the chassis teeth, both make up the path where the driver travels on. What makes Longinus different are two things. First is that its latch hook has a cut-off portion. Let's compare this to the Fafnir chip without any cut-off portion. By the way, this also applies to the Valkyrie chip but for right spin. Here's Valkyrie compared to Hyperion. Like Fafnir, Hyperion doesn't have a cut-off portion of its chip hook. Here's the snapshot taken from Takara Tomi's official footage. Second is that its latch hook is around a millimeter thicker than the rest. Again, this is true for the Valkyrie chip. Here it is compared to the Hyperion chip. Here's the snapshot taken from Takara Tomi's official footage. This is the bearing driver. This white plastic ring on top of its spring will be called the spring head. It has two nubs on its surface which we'll call spring head nubs. On the center is the shaft. It has two ears on its sides which we'll call shaft ears. When you push the driver into the layer or chassis, the spring head pushes against both the chassis teeth and the latch hooks. This allows the shaft to be exposed. When you twist it to lock the driver, the spring head knobs clicks through each of the chassis teeth until it's locked. 1, 2. This is because 3A has two teeth, which means it takes 2 clicks to lock and unlock the driver. Let's try using the 1S chassis this time so you can clearly see the mechanism at work. Note that 1S has 4 teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. However, due to the cut-off portions of Longinus' latch hooks, it will now only take 3 clicks to unlock the driver. 1, 2, 3. This is because on the third click, the shaft ears would have no more latch hooks to rest onto. For comparison, left spin chips without a cut-off portion like Fafnir, bearing shaft ears can still rest onto the latch hooks on its third click. This time, watch the position of the shaft ears after the driver is locked. As you've seen, the shaft ears are now resting on the latch hooks. Because Longinus' latch hooks are slightly thicker, the shaft ears will be pushed further into the layer or chassis. As you can see, Fafnir is slightly higher than Longinus because bearing is pushed in more due to the thicker latch hooks of Longinus. In summary, using Longinus will give more burst resistance. This is because the spring head knobs will be pushed further in, which will then exert more pressure when clicking through the chassis teeth. Think of it like pushing the driver fully inward and trying to twist the driver to unlock it, which will make it much harder to do. To offset this advantage, the combo will lose 1 click. However, using a chassis designed with only 2 teeth, like 2A and 3A, will not lose a click. This is because the latch hooks will still have enough surface area to support the first click. In other words, it will still be 2 clicks to unlock the driver. "3A is the first left spin attack chassis. The first 2 were right spin, which are 1A from Super Hyperion and 2A from Brave Valkyrie. As mentioned earlier, 3A was designed to combine with Rage to form the ultimate slope for upper attack. Compared to its predecessor Zwei, its slope is much lower. However, Zwei has more of a continuous slope which is ideal for upper attack or flicking the opponent upward. Rage with 3A, on the other hand, starts off with the short slopes on 3A, then is met by the metal dragon heads of Rage. It's more like a combination of upper attack and smash attack. To see which is more effective, we'll test them both against Perfect Phoenix Ignition Dash. First, we'll use Rage Longinus Extreme Dash 3A versus Perfect Phoenix Ignition Dash. Then we'll use Zwei Diabolo Sting Extreme Dash versus Perfect Phoenix Ignition Dash. To view the full 10-round battles, please go to the topmost pinned comment in the comment section. Based on these results, Zwei had the upper hand against 3A in knocking out Perfect Phoenix. For a more similar comparison, we'll replace 3A with Sting N1S. We'll use Rage Longinus Sting Extreme Dash 1S versus Perfect Phoenix Ignition Dash. Based on these results, Rage Longinus 1S is on par with Zwei Diabolos, with a 50% winning percentage. My initial impression is that, compared to Zwei, Rage with 3A doesn't have enough of a slope to be successful in upper attack. Therefore, it would need a faster driver than Extreme Dash to deal harder smash attacks instead. Destroy Dash is an oldie but goodie. It was first released in Random Booster Volume 12, and it is still the best representation of a balanced driver. Not top tier in attack or holding the flower pattern movement, not top tier in same spin stamina, not top tier in opposite spin LAD, and not top tier in tornado stalling speed. However, it works really well if combined with the right parts like Imperial Dragon 00 Expand Destroy Dash. You can watch the review by clicking the letter I on the upper right hand corner of your screen. To end, Rage, Longinus, Destroy Dash, and 3A are all top tier parts, which makes this booster a definite must-have. Lastly, thanks to both Ramp Hobbies and BeyExpress for providing the parts used in this review. Their links can be found in the video description. Alright! Thanks for watching this review. Now, the remaining question is which driver works best for Rage Longinus 3A. Here's a little preview. By the way, the Awakened Evolution Dash is from the current combo of Mac the Burst. Tune in again to find out. Same Papabey time, same Papabey channel.